Hey everyone, today I'm going to go ahead and teach all of you how to get your brand new Velkhana Palamute layered armor set that was most recently teased in the Capcom digital presentation for the 4th free title update. The reason why I'm trying to get this video out as soon as possible is because essentially Capcom said in the presentation we're going to give you more details at a later date, and then soon after they posted all the stuff on their website for the Capcom ID stuff and all of that. And they mentioned on the website themselves that the entry period ends on February 5th. So this video is going to be going up February 2nd in the morning. So you essentially have 3 days to be able to get this done. So hopefully this video trends so people can be able to finally claim their Velkhana costume Palamute layered armor. And in this video, I'm going to be going over everything. I'm going to make a couple of clarifications. First and foremost, this is just for Nintendo Switch and PC Steam players. This is how you're going to be able to claim your rewards. For PlayStation and Xbox and Windows players who I've seen in social media wondering, how come I can't claim this armor? How come I can't get it? That is because Sunbreak is not currently available on PlayStation, Xbox, and Windows as of right now. You can certainly create your Capcom ID account already, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be able to get this. I assume that at a later date, when Sunbreak does appear on PlayStation and Xbox and Windows, you're going to be able to get this brand new armor for your Palamute. But as of right now, there's no way for you to be able to claim it. There will be no codes available for PlayStation, Xbox, and Windows. The last thing, clarification that I want to mention very quickly is that a lot of people have been assuming that now that Capcom is making this Capcom ID account, all of a sudden this means that you're going to be able to sync up your cross saves and your crossplay, and this is how they're going to make it available for like the next game or even Sunbreak. I don't necessarily sign up to that theory. I don't sign up with that idea. I don't know where people got that idea from. So probably just don't necessarily assume that crossplay and cross saves are coming until they actually confirm them or we actually get leaks through the data mines. Until then, probably just don't assume that's actually going to happen. So with all that table setting out of the way, essentially they posted a link in their social media page for the official like Capcom ID and like overall like overarching website. Link in the description below, clearly labeled so you guys know exactly what to click and where to go. So essentially what they mentioned here is that the 4th free title update release celebration Velkhana costume Palamute layered armor early giveaway campaign ends on February 5th at 8 Pacific time, so 11 East Coast. So again, you have to get this done pretty much right away. They mentioned that Velkhana costume Palamute layered armor set is part of the gift campaign. This is part of the website, and to celebrate the release for the free title update, they're giving away this brand new layered armor. And they do like a couple of images and stuff for all of that. They mentioned that the supporter titles are Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak on the Nintendo Switch and on Steam. Again, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC Windows not applicable. How to enter? Please log into your Capcom ID or create one, which is what we're going to be going over in this video. And basically entry a procedure. So essentially as you do it from February 1st through the 5th, you should be playable to be able to get your brand new code. If you are doing it for the Nintendo Switch or Steam, this is going to be emailed to you. So you're going to have to need essentially an email account to be able to have it available to you. So if you scroll down all the way on the website, there's like all these like private policy details, prohibitions, terms of service, a lot of stuff that I'm not going to get into. Is completely pointless, complete waste of time. On the bottom of the page, you're going to have two options: campaign overview, which shows you this stuff but like more detailed, or create Capcom ID, and that is what you want to click. If you've not created your Capcom ID already, that is what you're going to be clicking. That is going to open up a brand new tab, most likely if you're doing this to your computer. If you're doing it on my phone, most likely you'll still end up opening a brand new tab, and there is the Capcom ID page. The first image that it shows you is basically, are you over 18 and what country you are from? So of course, pick whatever country you are. Once you click, I believe, yes, is going to open up another tab, and this one is going to say Capcom ID sign up. On the left side you have your login, so of course if you already created an account you don't need to worry about this, but if you haven't already, it says sign up on the right side. Pick your email, whatever email you're going to have, most likely the one that you're already using for your Nintendo Switch or Steam account. Create a brand new password, most likely suggested never use the same password on these type of accounts, and then provisional registration. There it should send you an email to the email that you just provided them. So check the email account that you already like provided Capcom for this Capcom ID, and in that email you should be able to have a link that says we're sending you this verification to confirm the email address for your Capcom ID registration. So once you click that link, it takes you right back to the Capcom ID page. Most likely a brand new tab is created. And there it says brand new verification. The verification process is completed. Please continue to enter your user information. On the bottom, it says go to user information entry screen. And this is where you're going to tell it your brand new nickname, your country or region, your date of birth, gender, and if you want to sign up for any sort of newsletters. That is all optional. You don't necessarily need to do newsletter, but the gender, date of birth, region, and of course, nickname are necessary. Once you click continue, you're going to get some sort of confirmation. Make sure all the details are right. If they are not, of course, on the bottom it says edit, so you can go ahead and basically go back to the previous screen. If not, confirm and continue forward. There you should be able to see now you're in the Capcom ID user details page. If you scroll to the bottom, on the top you should be able to see the details for the account that you just created. If you scroll to the bottom, you should be able to see external accounts link. This is where a lot of players are getting confused. PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam, that they link their accounts, but somehow they don't end up getting a code. That is because that's not how it actually works. This is why I wanted to make this video, because even Capcom, when it comes to creating accounts and stuff like that, they had to mess it up in typical fashion. So what you're gonna end up doing here is essentially go back to the original page, link in the description below, for you to be able to see basically the main original page. This is the one that you click into, and it says create Capcom ID account. On the top of it, it says click here to enter. But if you haven't necessarily made a Capcom ID account already, of course, it's not going to do anything. You have to agree to terms and agree to private policy, and you might click it, but it then doesn't do anything because you haven't necessarily made your Capcom ID. Once you have done your Capcom ID, which is all the steps that we just went through, you click on that link, click to enter, and that is where you end up getting the option to select what console it is that you want the code for. So I'm going to be showing the screen on the screen, essentially the image on the screen right now, where it says your nickname, it says your email, and then it says select the version of the game that you want. Do you want the Nintendo Switch version of the code? Do you want the code for essentially on Steam? If you click on Steam, that's pretty much it. You can click entry details, and that's pretty much it. If you click Nintendo Switch, I believe you get select region code, essentially US, Korea, Japan, Europe, whatever. That is because, of course, you're going to end up getting emailed a code for the Nintendo Switch eShop. And every code for the eShop is region locked, right? So games are not region locked on the Nintendo Switch, but downloadable content and DLC is. So if you are playing in Europe, you click Europe. If you play in Japan, you click Japan. If you click US, and then you for whatever reason are playing in Europe, the code that they're going to give you is available for use in the North American eShop, not for the European eShop. So you need to make sure you click whichever version you want. After that, you should be able to get an entry successful confirmation. It says, thank you for participating in this campaign. Information regarding how to download the Velkhana costume Palamute layered armor set will be sent to your email around February 6th to February 7th. So again, this is most likely going to go live the day that essentially the 4th free title update goes live. That is when you're going to get the email confirmation, because they cannot give you the codes for you to go ahead and claim it, because the data for the armor set is not available in the game just yet. The patch needs to go live, and then you're going to be able to claim it. That is how it's going to work. Please check your settings to ensure that emails from the domain can be reached to your inbox, etc., etc. So that is pretty much how you're going to get it. You can either pick Steam, of course, and you're going to end up getting emailed to that email that you provided them at Steam code, or if you pick Nintendo Switch and of course you pick the proper region for your account, you should be able to get essentially this brand new Velkhana Palamute layered armor for the Nintendo Switch. Once again, Xbox, PlayStation players, you're going to get this at a later date. Don't miss out. Just create your account, Capcom ID, have that in hand, make sure you have your code saved, all of that. But eventually you will be able to get your hands on this. You're not necessarily going to miss out, just in the same way that all the downloadable content is now available for PlayStation and Xbox. Even though for us on the Nintendo Switch and PC Steam, we had to pretty much wait a while, pretty much an entire year for all the content to drop. You guys got it on day one. So it's going to be no different when Sunbreak drops. All that content is going to be available, and presumably this Palamute Velkhana layered armor will be part of that entire giveaway thing. So hopefully you guys are now able to claim this. Again, you have until the 5th of February to be able to do this. This is why I wanted to get this video as soon as possible. Make sure you guys have full access to your armor set, create your accounts, and then you just wait. then that armor set code will be sent to your email, and then you should be able to, get it. Again, you need to go through this entire process before the 5th, but it doesn't say that you need to claim your code before the 5th, because most likely your code will be sent on the 7th, as that is when the 4th free title update will be going live. Sorry for the long explanation, but I'm going to make it as clear as possible for everyone to go ahead and be able to get their brand new Velkhana Palamute buddy. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya!